You manage to get her number. You send a text and then silence. Or she just gives you a one-word reply that leads nowhere. The problem is not that you're not alpha enough. The problem is that you are most likely falling into an interview mode, meaning that you're asking questions of the questions that are based on factual things, boring things, basically small talk on text. Today, I'm going to give you my statement question rule to turn boring texting into an actual date. So let's get into it. So now you got her number or contact details and you managed to take the first step to make something happen, but you haven't asked her out for a real date yet. And now you want to text her and make things right. In the past, you had many experiences where you failed, and now you are worried that this woman would do the same, basically reject and ghost you. It's very frustrating not knowing what to text, especially when you have come so far to get her contact details. You just feel like you can't fail this time. You feel like you must make this work. If you know what I'm talking about and you can feel it, then stick with me and I will show you how to do things right. Based on my thousands of approaches with attractive women and hundreds of contact details, I will show you what the true elements of success is. So first, you have to have a good initial conversation to make your texting work. If you haven't created any type of connection at the beginning, in the initial conversation you had with her, then the texting will become a lot harder and you can expect a lot of ghosting happening if there is no connection. The first part is to get the initial conversation right. Let's say that you now had a good initial conversation. Then I will teach you how to actually text. One of the best part is to build more connection through the text by giving her 1 to 2 statement questions before you're asking for the next meeting, the next date. Not more than that. You want to keep it short. I've analyzed thousands of text conversations, the ones with good context before texting, and also from guys who just got the number fast and are based on very little context to see how things go. And obviously, the texting with women without context has a 95% higher failing rate to get a real date compared with those that had a good initial conversations. There is no brainer here that the first impression face to face in the conversation is so incredibly important to make this work. And I've seen that over and over again. There is a huge difference between those two examples based on my years of studying connection science and coaching hundreds of men. I know how important it is to have that initial good connection as a foundation. And guys, if you want to learn how to have a great first conversation with women, I made a free training video for you to get you started. And you will be surprised over how good it is based on pure science. There is a link in the video description. So let's now talk about the texting plan. What I want you to do before asking her out for the next date is to ask 1 to 2 questions about something you and her have been talking about before with the use of statement questions. I love phrases like, it seems like you, or it looks like you, and then you continuing filling in the rest. This is very good. I will give you a couple of examples. It could be something like, it seems like you are very motivated with your work, and a question mark. Or, it seems like you truly like going to bars with that specific music, question mark. Or, it seems like you're truly enjoying the beaches with a lot of sporty activities, question mark. That question mark makes the statement a question. Many times she gives you more than a one-word answer when you phrase a statement question like that. But let's say that she only gives you a one-word answer. Then there is no problem, all right? So after her answer, you have to share something about that topic that comes from your own mind. before you ask a follow-up question, all right? Something you're going to share. So here you should keep it short and simple. You should not write a long message here. I will give you a couple of examples. If she answered yes, that she's motivated with her work, you can share something like, I wish I could be as motivated as you. I truly think that if you work with something you have passion for, it doesn't become work. It becomes a good lifestyle. And then you follow up with, what is the one thing that makes your work so exciting? Or what is the one thing that you are very good at with your work? After she replies here, you can reply with, you seem to be very happy with your work, or you seem to be very good at what you're doing, or it's so cool that you are a person with that motivation. After this, you now can pull the trigger and ask her out. Something simple like, would you like to meet for a coffee on Tuesday? Or I'm going to be in town on Friday and Saturday. Would you like to have a coffee on one of those days? Right, that was today's video. So again, guys, make sure to get the initial conversation right. So get my free video training and learn this. Look at the description for the link. And also, I want a favor from you. If you think that this video gave you value, then push the like button and subscribe for future videos. I don't want you to miss a single video.